people, and welcome back to another Disney movie reaction video. So, this is our first official song reaction for the movie Moana, which we are currently watching on Patreon. If you go to the Patreon right now, you will see my full reaction to Moana, where I react to every single one of these songs in the entire movie. And if you want to do that, you just click the link in the description, head on over to Patreon, and it costs as little as $1 a month, depending on where you live, and you get access to everything. Not just Moana, every single video on Patreon. And there's no paywalls or nothing. You just pay the $1 a month, and you get access to all of it. And yeah, you can enjoy. You can enjoy. We've got Moana on there now. We've got a bunch of other movies as well. Encanto, Hamilton, there's loads of stuff on there, so you can enjoy that all. But we are now watching Moana, and this is the first song of the movie. And we've reacted to one song from Moana before. You're welcome. And it's still stuck in my head to this day. So if that song is anything to go by, I think I'm in for a rough ride of catchy songs in this one. The first song is called Where You Are, so I'm gonna stop talking. Go check out the full on Patreon, link in the description, like and subscribe. And this is my first time ever reaction to Moana, Where You Are. All right, everybody. Let's do this. And let's go. So the whole soundtrack of this movie is done by the same guy who did Hamilton. That's really cool. And Encanto, right?
Moana, make way, make way. Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Motunui is all you need. The dancers are practicing. They dance to an ancient song.
Who needs a new song? This whole one's all we need.
This tradition is our mission, and Moana, there's so much to do. Don't trip on the terror route, it's all you need. We share everything.
I'm already gonna love this. I'm already gonna love this. The little chicken. Okay, so everyone is like obsessed with the island and staying on the island, but little Moana, she wants to go out. She wants to go out to sea. How old do you reckon she is here? She is adorable.
We make, we joke and we weave our baskets. The fishermen come back from the sea.
So
Don't walk away. Moana, stay on the ground now.
Are the fishermen part of the village then, or are they separate? Are they like traveling tradesmen, or you know?
We'll need a chief, and there you are. There comes the day.
Ah, it's got a little piggy.
When you're gonna look around and realize happiness is where you are. Consider the coconut. Consider its trees. Each part of the coconut. That's all we need.
We make our nets from the fibers. The water's sweet inside. We use the leaves to build fires.
That chicken. That chicken. Someone needs to check to see if it's like related to the dodo bird or something. It seems to be on a warpath for itself.
Consider the coconut. The trunks and the leaves. The island gives us what we need. That's right, we stay.
One thing I've learned as a parent, and even though my kids aren't that old, is if you try and stop your children from doing something without any proper explanation, they will always want to know why. So you have to let them do these things, but like, how do I word it? Let them do these things, let them try these things, but just be there, you know? Be there to make sure it's a safe test, if that makes sense.
We're safe and we're well provided.
Like, you can tell Moana ain't gonna have
the
this.
future, there you are. You'll be okay.
Who's that?
In time you'll learn just as I did. You must find happiness right where you are.
She's going. Who's this? Ah, this one who's telling the story. Her grandmother.
The undertow and the waves. The water is mischievous. I like how it misbehaves. The village may think I'm crazy or say that I drift too far. But once you know what you like, well, there you are.
I love this. I love this. I love grandparents like this. The grandparents who literally just want to basically they're like the ones who understand that, you know, a child should be able to do what a child wants to do, you know? But it sounds wrong wording it like that, because then it just sounds like you're gonna let your kid do whatever they want. That's not what I mean. But like my nan, for example, is very like sweet to my boys, and I'll be like, no, they can't do this, and she's like, they're kids, let them play, you know? That's what I'm saying. Those kind of grandparents.
You are your father's daughter. Stubbornness and pride. Mind what he says, but remember, you may hear a voice inside. And if the voice starts to whisper, to follow the farthest star, Moana, that voice inside is who you are.
Dad! I was only looking at the boats. I wasn't gonna get on them.
Ha!
Come on. There's something I need to show you. I've wanted to bring you here from the moment you opened your eyes. This is a sacred place. A place of chiefs. There will
Is this the end of Where You Are? Let me just check, just to make sure, guys. I don't know. I have to do a little check. Make sure. Let's have a little look. Is there still more Where You Are to come from? Yeah, this ain't the end. All right, it's still a bit more. You can never tell with Disney movies because they have these like soft sort of moments here. All right, Granny wants Moana to take a boat. It seems like the ocean wants her to take a boat as well because the ocean gave her the stone. And you know, if you haven't seen the movie, this is probably very confusing.
come in time when
The
you will
ocean
stand
gave
on
her
this
the
peak
stone.
and place a stone on this mountain, like I did, like my father did, and his father, and every chief that has ever been. And on that day, when you add your stone,
It's kind of
you will
amazing.
raise this whole island higher. You are the future of our people, Moana.
I love that. I love that because it's literal. Place a stone and raise the whole island higher. God, my voice is going, man. I'm recovering from a cold. I'm on the end of it, but I've been having it's like a 2-week-long cold, man. It's been kicking my butt.
They are not out there. They are right here. It's time to be who they need you to be.
We make our nets from the
We weave our
fibers
nets
of
from
the
the
water,
fibers
sweet
of your
inside.
voice, sweet inside.
We use to
We
build
sing
fires
these songs in our
and
choirs. We have mouths to feed
The village
inside.
believes in us.
That's right.
The village believes.
Is this a stupid question? Why do some coconuts look different? Like you get like the ones that have like the fur or whatever on them, you know, like the ones Moana's holding right now. But then you get like the pure green looking ones. Is it just like a time thing, or are there different kinds of coconut?
Gives us what we need.
And no one
So
leaves.
here I'll stay. My home, my people beside me. And when I think of tomorrow, there we are. I'll lead the way. I'll have my people to guide
Ah,
me.
she is.
We'll build our future together. There we are. 'Cause every path leads
I
you
love
back
the
to
outfits.
where
It's
you
amazing.
are. You can find happiness right where you are. Where you are.
There we go. That's the end of Where You Are. That's where it wraps up. And that's it. That is an interesting one. It is. I think it was beautiful how like everyone came together to sing at the end of the all the village came together to sing at the end. But it's interesting, isn't it? I wonder like how many of you are parents watching this and have like that cheeky grandparent, you know? And it's funny because from an outsider's perspective, you know like I don't know how to word it. Like sometimes as parents, we're not always going to be right. You know, and the reason is because our children are the most precious thing in the world, right? And we look at them sometimes like they're made of glass. Like the whole world is made of big giant spikes and they're made of glass. And we have to shield them and protect them from everything, right? So I understand that. And grandparents, I feel like, you know, they're older and wiser and they've gone through everything and they understand like a child isn't made of glass, you know, that they need to see these things and experience these things. And that's what I find so interesting about this, the different perspectives of Moana, like what she should do, who she should be, what life she should live. And I love that because you see her parents being protective and that's right, you know, they don't want her to travel out there. They're being protective of her and that's absolutely right as well. However, they are forcing her to, you know, become a leader and look after this village and that sort of stuff. And even though it's like it's a birth thing, you know, she's born into this family, it's still like her life is now planned out before her. So is that right? You know, and it's now like all those little questions. But the thing I want to know is about the ocean. Is the ocean sentient? It pushed the stone. Like, what does that mean? Like, what's gonna happen? And what's Granny thinking? And Granny seems to know some stuff. And yeah, are we now going to see Moana just like try and stay on this island? And if so, where does the story lead from there? If Moana now is staying on this island, or does Moana still have that mischievous side and she wants to go out even after this song? What are we going to see? What are we going to see? What are we going to see? That is a very nice intro because it raises a lot of questions. You know, Moana has this birthright and she needs to look after the townspeople. And I loved the stone thing. I thought that was beautiful because it's literal. You know, by placing your stone here, you make the island taller. And I think that's really amazing. That's like very symbolically powerful. I can't wait to watch the rest of this movie. I can't wait, man. I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a really fun movie. And it looks just gorgeous as well, doesn't it? Really well done. Anyway, if you want to catch the rest of this movie reaction, link to Patreon in the description. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Head over to Patreon and continue watching it there. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next